Hello and welcome to another What's Inside. This time we've got some serious nostalgia bait from 1988, Pee Wee Herman's Pee Wee's Playhouse Fun Pack from Topps. The secret word is fun. So you get a sheet of tattoos, 3 picture cards, 2 stickers, or 1 sticker, can't read that, 1 wiggle toy, and 1 activity card. So Pee Wee's Playhouse was a huge show at the time, which was based off some comedy specials that Pee Wee Herman did. So let's take a look at the Pee Wee's Playhouse Fun Pack. These are oversized packs. For example, here is a pack of regular cards. So you can see they are significantly larger and thus they cost more money. The packing material is pretty high quality. This is around the transition time when they started to go to these sealed ones instead of the wax paper. And you can see on the back it does have the Pee Wee logo. Alright. So we have the King of Cartoons, Dirty Dog, Playhouse Follies, or Foldies. And on the other side, we've got Pee Wee Herman and Playhouse Foldies. And again, these are significantly larger than regular trading cards. So you can see the size difference here. But once you actually pull them out and perforate them, they are going to be significantly smaller. So finding these in good shape is going to be difficult because these do fold. And you'll notice the imagery of Pee Wee on here is different between the 2 cards. So let's let that sit there for a second. Then we have our temporary tattoos. We get a sheet of 12. Oh, 1 of 12 sheets. There's 12 of these, okay. So this one is number 1. On the back is nothing. But these are probably going to have been used up or poorly stored. Let me zoom in the camera a little bit so you can see that better. Alright, so here is our, I guess this is the Wiggle toy. It's really just a hologram. Kind of hard to show on camera because it doesn't pick up the effect real well. There's Pee Wee, and there's that lady whose name I forget. These are significantly smaller, of course, because these were going to be very difficult and expensive to produce because they are the old style of holograms where they had multiple layers. And this is number 2. This is what the back looks like. Then we get into our cards and our sticker. And the sticker is just letters that are gross. So you get some icky letters that are, kind of gross, and of course kind of ties into the theme of a lot of the stuff around this time, like Garbage Pail Kids, that sort of thing, wacky packs, where they'd have purposely gross things. And on the back, this is sticker number 8, by the way. On the back we have Playhouse Cinema, double feature, stack cards in order, and hold left hand, flip with the right. And that's got number 37 on it. So there were probably quite a few of those. Alright, next up we've got our cards. And first up is card number 10. And then card number 19. This one has a little joke on the back. Card number 19 is a puzzle piece on the back. And lastly is card number 29, because there's only 3 cards per pack. You would have had to buy a lot of these to get the cards. I don't think they released the cards separately. They may have later on. But tracking down the individual cards probably would have been pretty difficult in the 80s. But there's a lot to this. You get the tattoos, the picture cards, stickers, wiggle toy, activity card. The activity card's kind of cool. And the sticker's nice quality. So are the trading cards. They're tops. And this is kind of a neat gimmick to have like the flip cards. The hologram's really nice for its era, but it's a giant thick cardstock card. But for, you know, its time period, this was how you made holograms, and they were usually fairly expensive and on book covers, that sort of thing. The tattoos are really, really fragile. This is very thin paper, and of course if it gets wet, it's going to destroy it. Unlike some of the other cards which could take a little bit of water damage and not be completely destroyed, that's going to get destroyed. These foldies are kind of cute. I kind of like that. The King of Cartoons and Dirty Dog. I think those are nice. They're kind of thin though, and easily, because it's meant to be folded, it would easily get destroyed. So once you've taken them apart or whatever, it's going to be really difficult to track them down in reasonable condition. So your best bet is going to be to find these fun packs and hope you get the ones you want. Let's open up our second one here and see what we've got in this one. Now these are supposed to be randomized, so hopefully we don't get any duplicates. And of course I jinxed that just now. Because our Playhouse foldies, we've got King of Cartoons and Dirty Dog again. But it would appear that this one, they didn't do too good of a product quality because they gave us 2 of them. And they're identical, of course. And on the back, they're exactly the same. So there you go. You accidentally get a free thing. I like that. And let's look at our tattoos. This is sheet number 2 of 12. We've got some different ones this time. Kind of stinks that the foldies are all 3 identical. It would have been nice to have some variety there. But we did get some new tattoos. There are 12 sheets of these, like I said, so there's that, I guess. Alright, our hologram this time is Terry, the pterodactyl. And let's see if I can make the hologram work. There we go. That is supposed to be... Wow, that's really hard to do. It's Pee Wee with the bully-looking guy. I don't know his name off the top of my head. It's been 30 years since I saw this show. But pretty cool. This is number 4. So, there you go. Next up is our sticker, which is, I don't see it. Oh, it's number 4. It's hard to tell which way's up on this one. And on the back, we have more of the flip book, and this is card number 2 of the flip book series. So there we go with that. Now we'll take a look at our cards. And we only got 2 trading cards this time. So they cheated us out of a trading card to give us an extra foldy. Double check the packaging. Yep. Nothing in there. So our trading cards are number 24. And number 30. So a little disappointing that we got a duplicate of the foldy, but one less trading card, because the trading cards are going to be more difficult to come by. But, you know, no big deal. We got an extra of one thing. So it evened out. You get the same number of stuff. It's just not the stuff that you necessarily want. Although the foldies would probably be fun to play with. You could have G.I. Joe use them as target practice or something. Overall, though, there's some decent quality here. These holograms would have cost a lot to produce, and they were far from the high-tech ones we see today. Trading cards are standard Topps quality, so they're good. The stickers, same thing. Very nicely done. And they're silly. If you're a big Pee Wee Herman fan, you're probably going to want to track these down. Because these tattoos are nice quality, but they're very thin paper that's going to be water soluble, of course. So they're probably going to have been used more likely than not. That's probably going to be the hardest thing to track down here. And if all of these foldies are the same characters, then these are probably going to be fairly common. I mean, we got 3 of the same guys. So I don't know how to go beyond that. But yeah, overall the quality's not bad. These did cost a fair amount at the time. And it would have been difficult to get a complete set of any of this stuff without dropping a lot of money. But that is what you might get inside the Pee Wee's Playhouse Fun Pack. The most I've seen these go for is about $5, but it is held up pretty well. So we've seen what you might get inside these randomized packs. We've heard my take on it. That means this one's wrapping up. That's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future unboxings and reviews. If you'd like to help the channel out in other ways, links are in the description to various support methods. And as always, we hope to see you on the next one.